Vietnam is a beautiful country known for its tropical rainforests and the wide range of wildlife that lives deep within. However, wildlife populations are severely declining due to illegal hunting and trade for meat consumption and traditional medicine.
Save Vietnam Wildlife is a young national non-profit organization that works to stop the extinction and champion recovery of threatened species in Vietnam. I believe it is a time for Vietnamese people to take the action before all our species disappear. We choose to use multiple strategies to solve the wildlife conservation issues.
Every year, hundreds of wild animals are confiscated from the illegal wildlife trade. They all suffer from the brutal conditions of confinement, and many are injured from traps and snares. The Rapid Response Team is always in position, ready to hit the road and provide emergency care for confiscated animals. In collaboration with the Cuc Phuong National Park, rescued animals are rehabilitated as part of the Carnivore and Pangolin Conservation Program in northern Vietnam. We have also started operating a new rescue centre in collaboration with Phu Mat National Park in central Vietnam, as well as providing capacity building and resources to support other rescue centres in Hanoi and Cat Tien. In the last 3 years, we have rescued almost 700 pangolins and carnivores. Over 400 of these have been successfully released back to the wild. Rescuing and releasing is only one element of successful conservation. Ensuring a secure habitat for wild populations and released animals is of critical importance. So far, we have provided training to our 103 park rangers and continue to work with them to improve the effectiveness of patrols that combat the illegal wildlife hunting and trade. We also work with local communities to identify their needs, to find alternatives to hunting, and to inspire them to be caretakers for their forest. Save Vietnam's Wildlife actively conducts research on the status of wild pangolin populations to measure changes over time and to monitor the effectiveness of our work. Field research is conducted with the help of specially trained detection dogs. We are also developing a system to radio track our released animals to monitor their progress, as well as establishing systematic camera trapping to measure wildlife population trends. In order to create effective demand reduction campaigns, social science research has been conducted on a large scale, with Save Vietnam's Wildlife formally interviewing over 9,000 people. This data will greatly improve our understanding of the illegal trade, as well as local perceptions about wildlife. Our research indicates that the majority of Vietnamese people lack even a basic knowledge about the wildlife that is native to their country, let alone an understanding of how to protect it or why it is important to care for it. One of our efforts to tackle this issue is the opening of the Carnivore and Pangolin Education Centre in Cuc Phuong National Park in 2016. This educational interpretive visitors centre has already enlightened thousands of guests. In 2017, we started a wildlife education program for children and have already facilitated over 1,200 kids exploring forests and wildlife for the first time in their lives. The program aims to make them fall in love with wildlife and to want to take care of nature. We also hold workshops and seminars for thousands of university students to train them in wildlife conservation and research, as well as attending public events to promote campaigns designed to raise awareness and initiate behaviour change to reduce demand. Last year, we conducted a training course for 54 government authorities in the key hotspot of illegal wildlife trade in Vietnam. Locally, we succeeded in working with the government to remove pangolin scales from the list of items covered by health insurance. It was our honour to contribute to the successful transfer of all 8 pangolin species to CITES Appendix 1. Now we are working to stop commercial pangolin farming and are taking a leading role in the development of a national action plan for pangolin conservation in Vietnam.
It is really amazing to looking at what we have achieved in the last 3 years. Our work would not be possible without the contribution of our boss and the generous support from our donors and thousands of individuals. On behalf of Save Vietnam Wildlife, thank you for your continued support of our mission.